After guiding LSU to its first appearance in the college football playoff and winning the team's first conference title in 8 seasons, LSU coach Ed Orgeron was named ESPN's Coach of the Year. Orgeron was named AP's SEC Coach of the Year on Monday when he was also named one of 6 finalists for the George Munger Collegiate Coach of the Year. He's also a finalist for the Bear Bryant Award watch list. Cornerback Kristian Fulton has accepted an invitation to play in the 2020 Senior Bowl. The Senior Bowl will be played on Saturday, January 25th in Mobile, Alabama. Kickoff from Ladd's Peebles Stadium, set for 1:30. Joe Burrow.
It's a big get for our guy Jim Nagy and the Senior Bowl. Because I already kind of view Kristian Fulton as a guaranteed first rounder. So the fact that they're getting him to go play in that game, that's big time.
He has made that week of practice, if nothing else, very intriguing. I mean, remember, Baker Mayfield was working out at this game. He didn't play, but Mayfield was working out in practice. And I know that there's a big push for the Burrow. I mean, they are recruiting the Burrows as hard as anybody to just get him down there for the week of practice to let the general managers, scouts, and everybody pay attention to him. Here is Burrow yesterday, as we said, at the Babe Ruth Museum, accepting the Johnny Unitas Award. He's talking about some of the quarterbacks that he looked up to growing up.
Yeah, honestly, Drew Brees. I kind of grew up a Saints fan in Ohio, which is kind of weird. But, I grew up idolizing Drew Brees and wanted to be like him.
He's talking more about the chemistry of him and Joe Brady and why it works.
Yeah, he was explaining all the concepts that they were running, and we would watch film of Drew running, and I'm like, I feel like I can do that. So it was really cool to be able to see, watching him on TV the whole time and then actually seeing how he does it.
So Burrow picks up the Unitas Award on Wednesday. Tonight's college football award show, Burrow should be the king tonight. Lamar Jackson, as you know, every Heisman winner has a vote, was asked earlier this week, who's he pledging his vote to?
The guy who playing lights out right now, the one who took down Bama, he's Joe. Joe doing his thing, I can't lie. He's doing a tremendous job right now. I feel like they're winning the national championship.
We talk a lot about, Jordy, when you have success, what it means from a marketing standpoint and playing in these massive games. Lamar Jackson is in the midst of an NFL MVP season, okay? He's got a lot going on, right? He doesn't have a lot of time to be watching other things, to be doing other things. And yet, what did he reference right there? He references the Bama game. Those massive games matter. And right now, LSU is 9-1 in their last 10 games against top 10 opponents. Unreal. Everything about this team this season's been unreal. Shout out to Lamar Jackson coming to Burrow's back the same way that Mark Ingram had Lamar Jackson's back. Big trust.
College football news. Florida Atlantic hired Willie Taggart to be the next head coach, replacing Lane Kiffin. Taggart was hired by Florida Atlantic on Wednesday after being fired by Florida State. This will be Taggart's 4th school in less than 4 years.
Wow.
New Orleans Saints defensive end Marcus Davenport will have season-ending foot surgery after being injured in the second half against the 49ers.
Well, it gets worse.
Sheldon Rankins, another key member of the defensive line rotation, also has been lost for the remainder of the season following an ankle injury.
I mean, are you kidding me, dude? So not only do you lose a game heartbreakingly at home in which you lose control of the 1 seed, but there's been a couple articles. I read an article in The Advocate yesterday. If you adjust for opponent, right, and you look at how good that San Fran defense was going in, Drew Brees literally had a top 5 quarterback game of all time. And you lost that game, and you lost 2 of your starters on your defensive line. I mean, what a disappointing Sunday for Saints fans.
Saints have signed veteran defensive end Noah Spence as a replacement for Davenport. The team also signed defensive tackle T.Y. McGill on Wednesday. Willie Roaf is already in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and one of just 6 people in the New Orleans Saints Ring of Honor. Now he is one of 6 offensive tackle finalists for the NFL all-time team chosen to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the league. The Saints take on the Colts in Monday Night Football, 7:15 kickoff to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome on Monday night. Giannis Antetokounmpo sat out, but the Milwaukee Bucks kept on rolling, getting 29 points from Eric Bledsoe in a 127-112 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans on Wednesday night that extended the Bucks' winning streak to 16 games. Pellies are flying real low right now as they're headed into Philadelphia.
Won't bow
on
down.
Friday night.
It won't bow down. That thing has not aged well at all. At all. Look, man, it's bad out there. Will Guillory yesterday, who covers his team as well as anybody out there, here's the tweet I was looking for. This is from Will Guillory. It's one thing to struggle because shots aren't falling, injuries are stacking up, etc. This team just looks lost at all times. No direction, no idea how to execute basic parts of the game. It's a joke.
Ouch.
And that is a man who has given a lot of rope to this franchise and to this team. It's terrible right now, Jordy. And quite frankly, I don't know. In an ironic way, maybe the apathy that they have created plays into their hands because nobody cares if they just blow this season out and just tank hard, don't play Zion, and then just try to go the 76ers route. But, like, it is a huge betrayal to everybody who hopped on board this offseason and became season ticket holders.
Well, in LSU gymnastics news, that's right, it's back. The LSU gymnastics team, the defending Southeastern Conference champions, and the NCAA runner-up, is ranked number 2 in the WCGA preseason poll, the organization announced on Wednesday. LSU heads into the 2020 season ranked in the top 5 of the preseason poll for the 7th straight season. That's right, 7 in a row.
How about it?
The ranking also marks the 23rd consecutive season in which LSU is ranked in the top 15.
Unreal.
Remember, hashtag chalk up on
Got to be
that.
the year.
It is the year. This is
Got
the year.
to be the year.
SEC champs, baby.
Got to be the year. Year 44, feeling it. Co-head coach Jay Clark
Hey,
could make
numerically,
the difference.
that's a satisfying number.
Jay
Yeah.
Clark's a good
44
guy. Hope he does
divided
well.
by 4, divides by 2, divides by 11.
I feel it. This is the year.
Think about it.
A lot of numbers. You promised no numbers.
22 divides by 22.